Hey, what's up folks? Welcome to my first ever YouTube tutorial video. And this is something I'm going to try to do more regular in the future. The lick I want to break down today is a lick that I put on my Instagram page a few weeks ago, and I got some pretty good feedback from a few of my friends on social media that they wanted me to go ahead and break it down, and that they seemed receptive to the idea of me doing a tutorial. So this is for you guys, and hopefully this is helpful, and let me know what other kind of things you'd like me to break down or talk about. So let's get started. The lick I'm referring to is this one. So, what am I doing there? Let's talk about the whole concept. First of all, I was just practicing and trying out different patterns and lines and licks and shapes and ideas, just trying to nail the augmented sound. The augmented sound is a really good one to me, and I like to work on that a lot. The first thing we should think about is, what is the augmented scale? Okay, so if you're not already hip to this, it's a symmetrically altered scale, and in this case it would be an E augmented. So your notes would be E, G, G sharp or A flat, B, C, D sharp or E flat, E. So we have basically a minor third interval, then a half step interval, then another minor third, then another half step, then a minor third, then another half step. So it's symmetrically altered within the octave. So that's enough theory and background for the augmented scale. If you don't already understand that, you probably wouldn't be interested in this video. So the first little segment of the lick that I'm playing would be this C minor major 7 arpeggio, and I'm starting on the major 7th of the C, which would be a B. This is how I'm thinking about it. B, C, E flat, G. Think of it as C minor major 7 in this pattern, then up an octave. So that's the first little part of the lick. And then I just go up to this C up top, and I just basically come down an augmented scale and land on E flat. And now we've changed our position. I'm using my first finger now to get that E natural, and then I'm going to go up an arpeggio using this 2-1-2 idea. I'm going to do 2 notes on one string, 1 note on the next, 2, 1, and so on. So here's what I'm doing there. I'm playing E, G sharp, then 1 note on the next string, which is a C, then 2 notes on the next string, D sharp and E, then 1 note, which is G sharp, now C and D sharp, both together on the B string, and then E. And then a lot of times when I get to the top of this arpeggio, I will play more than 1 note on the string, breaking the pattern just to create like a turnaround. For instance, if you play this just isolated like this, like that, I'm adding more notes at the top just to kind of turn around. So something like that. So I basically go up that arpeggio, then I'm going to slide up to C again, and then I'm doing this other little cool pattern that works for the augmented scale. It's very guitaristic, so it's really handy, and if you check out some more of my videos, you'll hear me do this because I like it and it's fun and easy. If I'm starting on C, half step, minor third, half step, major third, half step, then back down a half step but on the next string, and that's a major third interval going up a half step. So I'm just kind of breaking the scale up in a pattern that doesn't sound like just a scale. And you can do that and then G sharp and E. And visual for this is I'm looking at just this E major shape, and there's that flat 6, and then all of a sudden I realize that there is that little pattern is right there. And then from there I'm going to slide down to C and do just the same major triad arpeggio, and then jump up to G sharp, same pattern, and then jump down to G sharp on this low string, and then keep the pattern going. Open E. Now these chords I'm playing at the end are also just really milking the tonalities that are found within this E augmented scale. So the first one I'm playing, classic beginner book jazz 101, drop 2 chords, E major 7. And I'm barring these strings because I'm lazy and sometimes my brain doesn't work fast enough to play what I'm wanting to play, and my hands just grab the quickest thing. So this is just real easy to bar these. And then I play the next chord, which is a G sharp drop 2 major 7, but this time instead of having the 3rd on top, the 7th of the chord is going to be on top. In this case, G natural would be the major 7th of G sharp major 7. Both these chords appearing in the augmented scale. And then I'm going to go down and do the same thing off of C major 7. Same chord shape. Now an E major 7. And then one more. Here we have G sharp major 7, C major 7. And then I play the G sharp major 7 and the E major 7 in that order. So I kind of break it up. Sounds really nice. So the whole thing together sounds like this. I think that's what I played.